Right now, Corpus Christi police say they are not responding to calls for emergency service because of the conditions. The Coast Guard tells us 12 people have already been rescued offshore. There is an extreme wind warning that has been issued. And the people who wanted to get a free ride out of town, there were some bus rides that were being sent to an evacuation shelter in San Antonio. Brooke, those are over. The city says if you haven't gotten out already, it is too late to do so.
David, we spoke to meteorologists throughout the afternoon who said, okay, it's upgraded to a Category 3. We don't think it's going to go to 4. The models don't show that. It's just been upgraded to a Category 4. How have you seen the conditions change? Wipe that lens.
Well, I got to be honest with you. When I heard you say Category 4 just a moment ago, I thought you made a mistake. And it was a producer in New York who said, no, it was just upgraded. I don't know that anyone was really expecting this, if the weather people are being quite honest with you. I mean, Category 3 was sort of on the max top scale of what they thought. What are we seeing right now? It's very windy. Sustained wind gusts of, I'd say, 50 miles an hour or so. So this is one of the main areas. We're staying at a Holiday Inn. By the way, the crew and I are taking extreme precautions to be safe. Lots of boats in that area, gazebos where people would normally congregate. I got to be honest with you, most of the traffic, Brooke, are people riding around like this guy taking pictures and waving. That's what it is. So most of the people have either gotten out or they're staying home. Look, I grew up on the Gulf Coast, and we are a stubborn group of people. Hurricanes, we're used to it. So a lot of people have said, I'm riding it out. I'm all good. That was when it was a Category 2. It's a 4 now. I wonder what they'd say if I could talk to them again.
Right. Well, given that mentality, where does the response and the concern fall in what you've seen of the spectrum of concern when these type of storms hit? Is it something people are taking real seriously, or this is just another one of these things?
So if I'm going to be honest, not really. When we went to the only restaurant that was open in town last night, and the guy said, yeah, we're all good. But when the police say to you, we're not going to respond, you kind of get it, right? You might have people watching who are like, oh, there are the news people hyping it up. All right, fine. We can take the criticism. But this is a Category 4 hurricane moving at 130 miles per hour that they're saying, Brooke, is going to roll on shore and stall. If that stalls, they're talking about 11 trillion gallons of water in 72 hours. That's unfathomable, okay? So, want to say dramatic? Fine, we can take it. We have big shoulders. But the bottom line is, this is coming from the experts who are worried. You've got a mayor probably, I don't know, Rockport is 35 minutes from where we are right now. The mayor of that area issued a mandatory evacuation, and just late this afternoon confirmed to CBS News that he's told people in town who've decided not to evacuate. He has told them to write their social security number on their arms in case that's the best way to identify them after it's over.
Last thing, David, as you plan your own time there, when do you think it's going to be worse there, and do you think you're going to be able to stay where you are?
Yeah, so we're being told, the 10, 11 o'clock hour. We are going to stay. We're on the side of a building. We have our truck backed up on the side of a building, so it's protecting, so we can transmit what is going on. The hotel here, if we show it, is safe. You've got the Holiday Inn, that's the Omni next door. We feel safe. City officials have told us they feel safe. The hotel is still serving food. You can't buy food anywhere else, Brooke. I mean, if you want a bag of peanuts, you can't even find that. Everything has closed down. So we're anticipating maybe 11 midnight, the storm making landfall. And by the way, the eye, we're told, is a mile wide. So if you're in the eye, and if you've ever been through that, you know it gets beautiful. It's very quiet, nothing. If you're in that eye, 10 mile wide, you could be in it for an hour before it passes over you.
David Begnaud, goes without saying, stay safe, you and the guys.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for reporting.
You bet. Thank you.